Well, my eagerness is that we are spawning on top of our purple Zerg.
That is
Go
true.
ahead.
That is true. He is ABVER. He is Roxkis Gaming's ABVER, who is becoming a fast favorite of mine. He is the purple Zerg on top right, going up against the blue Protoss, TSL.inori, that's in the bottom left. And we have GSL Daybreak, one of the most interesting PvZ maps out there. And Hand, I believe you should have a message for the entire viewership.
What about Broodlords?
Oh, yeah.
Well, guys, if you missed it, and I know hopefully most of you have been watching it all day, we watched Crane, our wonderful Protoss player, go against this exact same roxkis.ABVER. Yeah, ABVER. Wow. Just in opposite positions. And we got to this epic 15-minute brood push from ABVER. And I mean, how many broods were we talking? Like 12, 13 broods he was at one point?
Yeah, I think his peak was 12 broods.
And just absolutely ridiculous.
And
He was just controlling the map in Brood, Infester, Roach.
it was incredible. And the biggest thing was the infestors got neural parasite and used it on the motherships. The vortexes are so powerful, but your neural outranges that. You can try and go ahead and get those off. I mean, but ABVER actually got sucked into multiple vortexes with his army, and he still managed to take the victory. So there's a little note for you guys out there. You can get into multiple vortexes and still get the victory. He did a great job of just limiting the options of Crane and preventing the Archon Toy from getting to the point where it was just unbeatable. He spread out things. He put Banelings in there to make sure that the Archons couldn't actually stay alive once it got in there and everything, but it was impeccable play. But now we have a 16 Nexus coming out of Inori. His Forge will be next. And the thing is, this is actually going to give ABVER leeway to get down his base uncontested, really. Just a little bit of minerals late, that's fine. I'll probably throw down his third quite quickly also.
Well, I'm definitely thinking that he should be going third really quickly here. There's no reason not to at this point, because the Protoss is not going to make any big aggressive pushes. But Inori feels the same way, and look at that, he is going down there. And no, he pulls the probe away. He had it rallied.
That was weird. I actually went ahead to watch it move into the screen, but it never moved into the screen. And there it is, 4 links moving across the map. We see a drone moving down to the third. And look at the timing, too. He's just basically at 300 at this moment he got down there. So that's actually really, really impeccable timing.
And that's why Inori didn't go down, because Inori was anticipating the timing. Inori scouted the third.
Yeah. Okay. So there, he's going to move down there. It's a really actually good move there. And the Lings are going to run around, and they may actually end up missing this probe. Look at where it's choosing to hole up. That is a very good spot. You can see ABVER is actually moving around. Look how active he is with this. He is going to miss that probe.
Yeah, he is. But it's really actually a nice thing. Zerg really needs to do this. If Zerg doesn't, this is their fault. You need, with your beginning links, you got to be active. You got to do something with them, and really it just shows what he's doing right now. He's searching for proxy pilots. He's searching for just, the garbage he doesn't want around his base.
Yep. And look at this Overlord. It's sitting in the base, and the Cyber Core is not done yet, so we can't see Stalkers or anything, but if this doesn't move out quickly, it's going to die. Queen's already in play for the third base, too. It can even throw down a Creep Tumor and a Spawn Larva if it really wanted to.
That's just ridiculous.
The third's actually your best spot to spread creep in too. So if he can do that from there and just lead it straight into the middle, not only is that great for his
the probe
movability.
was found, Xander.
Oh wow, that's crazy good scouting. But yeah, that creep would lead into a good fourth here with your Rich Vespian Geyser. It's a really nice little move.
Or that could be a fifth. Who knows? ABVER took that as a fifth last time.
Oh yeah, he did. He did. This was his fourth down there in the bottom right, where that probe was. Zealot gets a couple kills on his belt already, so that's pretty good for him. But let's go ahead, and there's the double gas. So now we're seeing that gas going down for ABVER, and he didn't do that Stefano opener where you go for the big force of max 200 roaches very quickly and put pressure or just outright kill the Protoss at that point in time. Just he did his own thing going for those broods quite quickly. He brought in infestors, lings, and roaches quite well. But Inori right now is throwing down 5 gates, 6 gates.
Something interesting to note, Zerg has been supply capped for over 30 seconds.
Ooh, that's not good.
Nope.
That's actually not good at all.
Especially with that incoming push.
Yeah, there's a big 6-gate push coming in right now.
Yeah, it's rather quick time.
And it's going to be a +1 push, too.
Forward
Xander.
cannon.
Forward cannon? That's a funny move. He's going to protect his pylon from getting sniped by lings by having a cannon there while the attack is continuing. That's a really great way to keep that pylon alive and those reinforcements powerful and never stopping.
Nope, but here we go. Roach is underway. We have all of the gases going in the main, none in the natural yet, and none taken in the third. I do like this a lot. Because look at the creep spread. Creep spread is moving out. So if you're Zerg, you don't want to engage on creep if you don't have to. Unfortunately, he has no choice.
Alright, so now we're seeing moving in, and there we're going to start to see this engagement happen. This cannon is going to start ranging from the back, giving a lot of good support. We're going to watch as this... What? That's... Stalker with 1 health managed to stay alive, but we're going to see ABVER pull back and stay with the spines.
For long. Oh, no?
He's got to stay with those spines. ABVER is going to stream in some roaches, but he actually needs more lings than roaches right now as the stalker count is increasing, and it's right now just stalkers. And look at the back. Blink.
The problem is as great as lings would be, he's going to have to go for the roaches for the range because they're going to keep microing back to that cannon for that support, which is a beautiful tactic.
Yeah, and
here comes 22 lings, so honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if he does a run-by. He could actually run by right into the space with all 22 lings.
That'd be a great move. It's actually fully open, too. There's nothing there to fully wall off. But Inori is now going to transition to 6-gate blink. That blink is so close to being done, and that's going to catch ABVER completely off guard. He's just thinking that it's a 6-gate attack or whatever, but these stalkers with blink are going to be hellish for pure roach.
It's not pure roach, though.
Yeah,
there's a lot of ling in there.
He's missing lings, but oh no, he uprooted his spine, so he's trying to push forward. He's going to get surrounded, but there's going to be the blink back, and there it is. The cannon is still at the back, just doing a nice bit of damage, adding on, but
these spines are... Wow, he is just bullying his way through. Nice. This is impressive, and there you go. Spines outraging the cannon. Cannon goes down. Pylon going down in a second here.
Oh, with the blink stalkers off creep, slow roaches, we're going to see... Yeah, there's going to be pushed back, and these spine crawlers are now very vulnerable. And look at the health of those stalkers, too. A lot of them are slightly damaged. One guy, look at that guy, deep red. We need to see retreat from ABVER and make sure he can stay on the creep. There's no third base coming out for Inori. We'll see if he's going to go all in with this. He hasn't gotten his +2 attack quite yet. He's just going to stream in more stalkers.
Yeah, and he's building more proxy pylons. This is a death push by Nori. Nori thinks he's got this. I'm questioning this one at this point.
Oh, with this count of lings and that roach support for DPS, this is looking... Oh, nice surround there. A lot of those stalkers are actually quite hurt. We see one going down. The shields are pretty much gone. Nori, though, off creep is actually having a seriously advantageous position because the roach speed is not done yet.
No, it is not, and he really needs to watch that. Here comes another spine. That spine almost going down. That spine is bleeding. But look at this. These are Christmas tree
supply capped
stalkers.
again.
Yeah, but ABVER's losing units, and so is Nori. Both their supply gaps are going to go ahead and go and stop because they're losing army. Which is actually a really funny way to relieve your supply cap. But ABVER is going to go ahead and try and prevent one of the biggest downfalls of Zerg in these positions. The loss of larva. Because it's hard to spawn your larva in the midst of all those attacks. So he's getting a macro hatch. And that's going to help him get out that kind of larva. He needs overlords now. He's going to see he's building 3. There he goes. That will help him a lot with his production.
And there we go. More roaches, more lings streaming in. These Christmas tree stalkers, yeah, they're hurt. And dude, these are going down a lot quicker than you would have wanted.
Oh, that roach speed.
And the roach speed is finished, so we are on even footing now.
Yep.
Look at this, though. Inori taking a third behind all this.
Very nice play, very nice play. And it's not even a late third. To be honest, a third at this time with pressure is perfectly fine. If you're passive and get a third at that point, you better have a lot of Colossi and very strong units if you're going to go ahead and try and make that okay. So to be honest, it's looking very solid play. We see the Infestors are coming out now with the Passion Glands. That's a very nice timing for that, because Blink is now going to be almost irrelevant if those Fungals can land.
Yeah, these Fungals are going to be huge. And this army is just getting bigger and bigger for ABVER. I mean, now he's starting to spread his creep. He should be taking, I'm thinking a fourth pretty quickly here.
Yep, we don't see any drones moving along. But he does have, oh look at this, just 2 Lings are here, making sure that no more proxy pollens can get sent up with by a probe or anything. So that's a nice little move, but ABVER's food count is quite high compared to Inori's.
And there is no Colossus, there's nothing.
Oh, the sentry count is here, and they do have a fair amount of energy between them. They are newer sentries, but there's still 5 of them, plus some of them have 2 forces.
Oh, he's going for the third, though.
Oh, this is going to be a lot better. There's a lot more open area, but look at the pylon wall on the top left. That's going to be key. It creates a funnel for those Lings, but we're going to see the Lings push forward, and they get through. They may go into the main base.
He thought about it, and they're burrowing, but there's cannons there.
Yeah. This is an iffy move. But the Infestor... Oh, and no Fungal, and it doesn't get sniped, so that's a good bit for both players. But he's darting around. These rocks are almost dead, but now there's an Immortal in play, and I love that ABVER is both Ling and Roach Infestor. That's going to make the Immortal a lot less effective. Keep attacking those Lings, but they're going to see push forward.
You go.
Fungals are down. Lings are surrounding. We're going to be able to see continuous Fungals. The Blink is being very ineffective. When you're Fungal, you can't Blink. So now we're watching his Infestors go in, but we got the reinforcements of the Warpins, and that actually becomes a failed attack.
And he's losing Infestors. He actually lost almost all his Infestors.
Yeah, that hurts. No next base, and Inori has just taken the lead. Without a doubt, Inori's just... Yeah. If ABVER had taken a base during that, it would have been a little bit more even, but now he's just taking more gases. Does he have more tech? No, he's still on Lair tech. He hasn't thrown down anything else. We see double Eva. Wait, does he have no upgrades? He has no upgrades. He has no upgrades, and Inori's at +2. That is a huge factor in the midst of all this.
Yeah, definitely.
Alright, so now we see a scary force of a lot of Blink Stalkers, Sentries, and an Immortal mixed in as well. ABVER is just trying to be proactive with his units, but...
There is the fourth for ABVER.
Yeah, I would qualify that as late. Alright.
It is late.
Yeah.
Because he should have taken it after some of the aggression he pulled to pull back into a macro game and build up his economy to tech up and build more army.
Yeah.
Because he lost quite a bit. And Infestors are not cheap buggers.
No, they are not. Okay, so we still have no charge or anything going down, but the +3 has begun. We have the Robo Bay getting down that extended thermal land, so that is a nice little thing. The Robo facility is actually oddly forward, by the way. I didn't mention that earlier, but that Robo is getting Colossus, it's getting chronoed out, even though supply block is there. But there's 3 next sides, okay, and a 4th next side coming up.
Which is the rich gas.
Oh, one Overlord just got picked off by Inori.
But the Robo has obviously been seen, but the Robo Bay has not. ABVER may not be ready for the Colossi when they actually come in.
There we go. Hive tech underway right now.
Good.
And he's taking a 5th.
I don't see a Spire, though. He's going Broods. His Spire is late. Spire and Hive have the exact same build time. So you start them at the exact same time. You have Greater Spire starting...
There's your Spire.
Okay, there we go. So... Spire is still a little bit late, but that's still fine. You'll still be able to get out those Broods as quickly as you can, but will it be fast enough? And, oh, there's a bunch of Deadlings.
Yeah, but they got the scouting. That's what he wanted.
Yeah. So he knows that this is the base. He had that burrowed Ling over here, scouting for what is the normal 4th base, but this is a very aggressive base.
And there's our Stargate.
Yeah, we're seeing
Xander, we're seeing it.
Yep. Stargate's going down. I see Tempo Archives as well as the natural expansion. So we're going to start seeing the prep for the Archon Tour to deal with the Broodlords and whatnot.
There's a big concave right now.
Yeah, there's a Fungal that's going to throw in the front, but The army of Inori is so strong. They have that huge upgrade advantage, 3-0 to 0-0, and he's pushing in. And Inori doesn't have time to get out a real army. I mean, ABVER doesn't have time to get out a real army. He's got all of
there's the Fungals. The Fungals are actually doing their job nicely. Yeah. But he is losing everything.
Look at that forward flank. This is looking like Inori should be taking this game 3. There's just no chance for Blue Lords or anything. ABVER is on links. GG gets called. Semifinals goes to Inori, and he will be moving on to the finals. Congratulations to him. He's now in for that €100 match. ABVER playing a very interesting series. I have to say that game 2 was impeccably done by him. But I hope you guys enjoyed that because the finals are about to happen.